I missed. I missed the knife. No. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. I don't know how Call of Duty 4's knife work. Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Modern Warfare Remastered Road to Commander. So on this series, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a ton of multiplayer, a very large amount, until we get to rank 55. I'm not going to prestige unless I did like 10 series of Road to Commander. I don't actually know how many prestiges there are on the Remastered. I don't know if it's the same as the original or if it's a different number entirely, or I don't know how a lot of this stuff is set up. And that's going to be the common theme of this, is me figuring out a lot of stuff. And obviously, as time goes on, I'll still learn things, like, because I'll look them up because people know more about the game, as opposed to like me just naturally figuring it out while I'm playing, which I feel like a lot of people do. That's not really something I do as much. I actually really like a bunch of like stats and stuff whenever I play through. And here's some stats for you. Okay, so we got like 3 matches in yesterday. We only won 1 of them, and that's because it was like a 5 versus 1. My KDA is complete garbage, by the way. I was doing like a 1.2 or 1.5 for 2 games, and then I got destroyed, and I got like a 0.47, which all these are atrocious. Like, I would not be okay with anything under a 3 if I was actually playing like to play. But it doesn't matter. This account means nothing to me. So here's some sick medals I got. I mean, I'm not gonna show this off anymore. I don't think any of us actually care. Now, yesterday or today or whenever that video went up, we did kill confirmed last time. There we go. That's a better way to say it. Now I'm kind of thinking I want to try something else. I don't really know. I'm gonna go for some classic TDM. Now, hopefully we can actually get a custom class. We can create a class very soon. I would really like that, because I don't like the stock stuff. And there's just so many good combos that we haven't been able to use. Wait, are we actually placed with like level 1s? I would be very, very happy if we were placed with level 1s. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea if we're placed with level 1s, but I would really appreciate that. Because I was getting like level 40s, 35, I think I saw one of those. So they definitely had a good bit of experience over me. And I've mostly been playing zombies since this came out. And also, I think people had like beta tested this or something. I don't know. That was not me, though. I did not get to do that. So let's take a look at the score. Yeah, we have a level 1, but he's on our team, and all the all the low levels are on our team and not on the enemy team. So I mean, I appreciate the thought, Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer, or actually I don't even know who made this, the remake. But it's not helping me out, dude. For some reason, I thought I spawned back like right where I was. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get this guy back. No, I didn't. I didn't spawn back. Oh, there's so many people. There's 3 people over there. So if I can flank over this way, oh my god. And then of course they spawn you on complete opposite spectrums of where you just last spawned, which really sucks. I think that's probably why the spawns are so garbage on here, is because they're so sporadic. They're just like, oh, dude, we should change it up just because, like, I don't know, that sounds good. Like, then you won't be close to who killed you. But like, you don't need to be super far away from there. Like, you can just put me at a good spot, dude. Like, it doesn't have to be the complete opposite direction, because once you do that enough, then they start spawning behind you and like all sorts of weird directions and etc. And that's definitely not what we want. I'm gonna grab an AK, see if I can unleash any hellfire. No, I'm gonna get shot from behind. A lot of these positions I'm trying to take, unfortunately, like, this class is not something I want, and a lot of the positions that I'm trying to get, I'm not able to get. That dude killed me. Honestly, I thought the helicopter killed me. And I was like, well, I have to stay indoors. I mean, I guess I have to stay indoors anyway. If all these dudes are going to be picking me off, like, they're so... That is definitely the helicopter. I do not like that. Hopefully these random nades will do something. They haven't been. God, I'm, like, so garbage. And it's just because, like, I don't play first-person shooters very often. Whenever I do, it's zombies, so I don't have to, like, outthink a bunch of other people really quickly. And that's really unfortunate. Man, the spray pattern's super whack on this. I'm not a big fan. He didn't get hit marker, so he probably won't follow up with the engage if he was just really wanting to wait until he got that. Let's go ahead and move. Oh my god. See, I feel like I'm... Generally speaking, games, I'm a smart player, but I'm not a incredibly mechanical player. I mean, there are definitely things that I think I'm really good with mechanically. First-person shooters, I do not know the mechanics of that, though. Like, at all. Like, that, I didn't land a single hit on him before he died. Oh, and I'm about to die. So what we'll do is we'll lob nades real quick. I'll spam, I'll run left. I'll hug the side, and we got a guy. So, what do you know? Out thinking, I did it. I didn't try and just gun him. There's a UAV, and we're gonna die. We are not gonna have a good time against the UAV. No! Oh man, we got put in such a bad spot. Also, that took like 3 bursts with the M16, which, if you watch my last video, you would see it takes like 1 good burst, 2 good bursts to get a kill. That actually killed really fast. That's martyrdom, which means we really need to move. Thank you, Call of Duty 4, for having the worst perks ever. One being martyrdom. Not too big of a fan. Instantly drop. This dude probably had an M16. Oh, dude. I'm loving. I actually really love whenever I jump into a match and I see the MP5 do well. They're always suppressed. That's definitely something I know that I need to get. Wait. Lost stat prevented. Joint game in progress. That is fantastic. I don't think Call of Duty 4 used to do that. I love how they show the dude's loadout like that. This is very elegant, the design that they show off. I do love the loss prevented. I wish they wouldn't count my KDA. It'd be beneficial because that game was complete garbage. Some people go for KDA, some people go for win-loss, other people just don't care at all and they only go for specific good games. And then there's people who literally don't care at all about any of it. I flip-flop. Sometimes I care about one thing, sometimes I don't. I really, right now, I just want to make a class, dude. Oh, this dude's playing split screen? Man, that's so cool. Call of Duty 4, did they even think about multiplayer split screen? They're probably like, dude, this console can barely run this on its own. And then they started, games started getting all these fancy features like theater mode, which have actually since been removed from this title, which I really am not a big fan of. I love theater mode. People say it adds lag. I don't know statistically if it does or not. I don't really care, honestly. It's not like any of the other Call of Duties aren't playable. And I think theater mode is a valuable feature, and I would be completely fine with them toning down other aspects of the game if they have to make theater mode exist. Because I think that watching replays is a very valuable asset to any game. And I think that having the ease of use for that, as good as it can be, is very beneficial. Also, it's just cool to show off stuff, watch through things. If you want to have good moderation of the community, you want to find hackers, you get a way to watch back through the games. Whenever someone goes, hey, this was kind of funny that this happened, you go and then you confirm, oh, hey, yeah, actually this dude was hacking, this dude was cheating. And then you can pick up on it. Obviously, Call of Duty 4 originally didn't have it, but I think it would be a valuable feature to have added into it. Unfortunately, they didn't. Not much I can do about it now. And I really hope that the next title in the series does have it. I really do. I know that the new consoles are supposed to be able to record and all this stuff, but it wasn't like theater mode was used for that anyway. It never was. I mean, people would use it as a tool for creation, but you still had to have a $200 capture card to be able to go through it. It's not like it's some new thing. Now, this has stopping power, and I'm kind of interested in that. Oh, man. This has stopping power, and it took 3 bursts to kill that one dude? That's atrocious. Actually, I may have picked up an M16. I picked up an M16. I didn't have stopping power. All right. That's fine. I was worried. I was very worried. I was like, dude, does red dot actually, change a bunch of stats? This dude has jug. He's going to go ahead and jump for red. That's one thing I absolutely love about Call of Duty 4 is people jumping whenever they freak out, which I really thought was just a Halo thing that people carried over. But I think the way that COD 4's engine works is it's just actually something people do on COD 4, which I love. I love. I think that's so funny, for one. Sometimes it actually works very well strategically. Again, sometimes it also backfires horribly and you just spin around in a circle like an idiot. I just saw a red dot fly up, so I'm gonna move and hug the left side. This is only a 4-on-4, so this is going to be a lot slower game. Oh my god, there's UAV up right now though, so I have to be incredibly careful. There's another dude right over there that I can see. So I'm gonna just spam this UAV. Oh god, there's a guy right behind me. Right behind me. I got the knife though. I got the backstab. He was in front of me when I stabbed. What? What? This game is funny. This game is very funny. I'm actually gonna hug this side real quick. Nope, I'm going back out. We need to move very quickly. Very calculated. Hey, we got an airstrike. Alright, which means I need to move immediately so I can go ahead and use it because they're like all spawning. And we can actually get a good airstrike off. Now I really need to make sure that no one lobs a nade around the corner and blows up the car because that would really hurt. I need one more kill and we have helicopter. Da 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 da. See, look at this, man. You just got to get in the groove of it. And then you start picking up a bunch of freebies. I had like no ammo because I don't have bandolier because I don't have a good class, and I also can't take like the multi-weapon perk because I am like rank 3, which is really unfortunate. Whoa, I almost died to that dude. That would have sucked. But our helicopter will hopefully do some work and make me not feel too bad. I actually think if you spawn after you die, that was horrible wording. That was very bad phrasing. If you spawn after you die, yeah, most people would probably spawn after they die. I actually think if you use the helicopter after you die, it counts towards your kill streak in that life. Did that dude actually die? Why did I get an assist? I'm not sure if it's the helicopter or if that sniper actually died. I don't think the sniper died. I don't know who could have killed him. Unless the helicopter picked him off, but why would I get an assist from my helicopter getting a kill? Yeah, no, that's not gonna go well. The guy didn't die, by the way. If you didn't pick up on that, now you know. Also, my helicopter's doing atrocious. It did nothing. Like, I think it got like an assist for me. That's really unfortunate because I worked hard for that helicopter. Not actually. I just got kind of lucky with the way that they were spawning and etc. But I like to think that I worked hard for it. Also, this has no ammo. What? Why does this have no ammo? Like, at all. It, like, actually has no ammo. Wait, did I just pick up some? I did just pick up some, though. So hopefully, we can use that to our advantage. Having multiple guns does mean that I don't have to, like, kill myself for ammo. So that's pretty nice. We'll pick up a kill. I have to run down immediately. There's still, like, a bunch of people in my surrounding area, though. So I have to be incredibly careful with the way that I execute this. Or we're going to get punished incredibly heavy. And by punished incredibly heavy, there's not actually, like, a really, like, long-term way to get punished in the game. It just means I die. I missed! I missed the knife! No! Oh, my God. I'm so stupid. I don't know how Call of Duty 4's knife work. I was getting such a big thing for me in this game is momentum. Once I can carry the momentum, if I have a good like execution at the beginning, I continue to move and I continue to think really well, and like I get mind gamed, I guess, like if I am not doing well. So for me to be able to carry the momentum, if I was able to keep picking up these kills, I would do so much better than like if I didn't. Like that's the key thing for me doing this. Now I don't actually know how good the Scorpion is. The clip is incredibly small. I don't know what the damage rate is. Like I think it's decent, but I think like compared to like the MP5, it's probably not as good. But I do want to use like a variety of weapons. They have a UAV, which really sucks. I really hope there's like a ghost perk. I don't actually remember if there is or not, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep shooting through the wall, but I probably should back off. Yeah, I need to leave. That's what I need to do. I need to just evacuate the area immediately. We got a UAV though, so that'll help out quite a bit. I mean, we obviously still have one going. I need to jump through here, and then I want to retreat for a second because I need to think. I need to figure out what our game plan is for this. So there's a bunch of people spawning on the left side at the moment. I have one nade left, so I'll go ahead and lob that there, and this dude's running all the way over here already. I got a kill, and that was not from me shooting. That was the grenade that picked up the kill. So that means I'm gonna spam this next UAV, and I'm just gonna peek for a kill. Just one kill, please. No, I'm not picking them up. I'm not picking up the kills. I need to kill. I need just one kill. I have to be incredibly careful because, well, we're lagging for one. That's a big one. Oh, and we won. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter at all. Whatever, we won. We got a nice match bonus. Arcadia, probably decent. I mean, I doubted that it was, like, the best. But it's probably the best that we've done. Yeah, 14-3. Totally fine with that game. Totally happy. Got a 4.67. That is how we kick it up. See, a momentum is such an immense thing. And it's not just for me. I'm not, I'm not some. It's not strange to do good whenever you're doing good. Like, that's how most people operate. But that's such I'm very self-aware of that. So I realize if I pick these fights better, if I realize what I'm doing wrong, and then I actively try and fix it, I can do it really easily without falling back into these things. So, like, whenever I'm walking around and I go, oh man, like the last time we played on this map, I'm actually going to cancel this so I can explain this because I don't want to get cut off. And we need to make classes. So, on the last time we played that map, which it actually escapes my mind, I can't think of what it's called. Backlot, I believe. Last time we played that map, we ran through and I was like, man, I'm executing on some of these strats, but a lot of these guns are taking me out at this range and that range. So I need to play this a little differently. And also, I'm kind of running around because I just want to run around, and I'm not actually trying to get a really good score. And that game, I was like, man, we did really bad the whole last time we ran through. Let's try and get an actual good score. And once you become self-aware and you, like, get into the mindset and you understand what you're wanting and you know how to execute on it, then you just have to, learn how to just stay in it. And that's what we did. You just stayed in it. Now, that knife... Oh man, that knife sucked. I don't know the stats behind the knife and how it angles and etc. Like, we got a backstab earlier when the dude was in front of us and he just ran around us and we like lunged into him. I don't know when it's better to shoot and not shoot and things like that. That the knife's mostly reactive if we're really close to him. I hope that it goes through. Sometimes it may, sometimes it may not. I don't know how the lunge is. Like, I don't know how that... There's so many factors with the knife, and I don't know them. And I don't know if they've changed it. Also, like, it's been, like, 9 years since this game came out or something. 8, 9 years. So, there's so much information that's been lost off of my head. So, whatever. I'll go ahead and go to the barracks, show you guys the stats we're rocking now. Our KDA did jump up pretty tremendously from that game. And the best thing is we have such a low sample size, we just got to keep going with that. And our KDA is going to go up a ton. Now, I don't know that I'm going to care about the KDA at all. I mean, I kind of already said that, but like, it's nice going, hey man, I'm going to try a little bit this game. And then you pull it off. Like, that's fun. That's nice. That's something I really like. There are very well maybe games that we don't try at all, that we may just go, oh man, well, I want to do this challenge. I really want to just figure out how to get this gun to work well. And that's totally fine. That's something that I'm pretty sure is going to be happening. I really want that, but apparently we're going to have to stick with that. I'm not going to throw camos on my guns just for the sake of throwing camos on my guns though. Because most of them look completely atrocious. For example, the desert and woodland ones look awful. I do like digital. I do like the tigers. I don't know the dragon. And then obviously like gold is kind of cool. I don't really think I care about about gold though. Let's see, stun and flash grenade. I don't actually remember. Okay, so flash just literally flashes. Stun makes it where it slows your movement. So we want stun. We have no weapon attachment. Oh, wait, that counts as a perk? We do have a weapon attachment. And that's not... What? That counts as a perk? Are you serious? Forget that. There's no way. So bandolier and frag times 3 are really good on here. Actually, 3 specials, a rocket. Like, none of these are very good. I'll grab the rocket just so I can take down air if I want. Just because I know I'm, like, very rarely going to use the noob tube. Actually, you know what? I'll go with the noob tube. I'll try it out. There may be challenges for it. So we can get Jug. I do not want Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom's not horrible, but it's not something I want. UAV Jammer is awful. So we can get Jug or we can get Stopping Power. It really just depends on how we want to play. I like taking Jug because I'm an asshole. No, not really. I actually used to never take Jug. I'd always take Stopping Power. But I think Jug statistically is like better than Stopping Power. Like if it's the difference between me one-shotting someone or me not getting one shot, I would much rather me not get one shot. I'd like the longevity of me to continue versus me being able to like get a cool quick scope or something. I mean, if I'm doing a sniping class, I very well may put on stopping power, but I'm not doing a stopping class at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. Deep impact, I don't actually know statistically how good or bad that is. Eavesdrop sucks. It's cool in concept whenever COD 4 actually came out, but then Party Chat came out and like no one talks just in game. So eavesdrop's awful. Dead silence is kind of cool. I wouldn't mind having that. I don't know how much people use sound to play through this game. It was very popular in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know how the sound works in this game, so it may be something we want to do, it may not. I don't know. It's very far away, so it's not really something we need to worry about. I like sprinting a lot. I do like steady aim though. So I need to figure out which one I want more. Actually, I probably want, so I'm pretty sure this is just bullet penetration through like buildings and etc. I don't think it adds any extra damage or anything. And the amount of times I shoot through buildings is like slim to none. I think I went sprinting, because if I'm hip firing an M16, we're going to be having a bad time anyway. Now, the MP5. Actually, let's just go ahead and go through everything. So I'm not going to make a shotgun build. I think that shotgun videos are great and fun, and it's cool to do it on occasion. But that's not something I'm going to focus on at the moment. I will do a sniper later. I do want to do an AK, and I definitely want an MP5. So to get the silencer, we have to get 75 kills with that. And none of the kills from any of the other stuff counted. By the way, that's something you have to know. So we'll go with the RPG. We'll take Jug again and steady aim. See, now this is the difficult thing to balance. Do we want steady aim with an MP5 or do we want extreme conditioning? Steady aim, I don't know statistically how it is. I like running around a lot, but I also don't want to run around so much that I don't ADS and I die. So if we can use this to better strategically plan ADSing around corners, then I'm all for it. So I'll try it, but we very well may end up swapping back. I will end up making this class an AK class. A grenade launcher is probably not something I want, even though, again, I've already said none of these are really anything that I hold too highly. Rockets for helicopters, perhaps. If we're getting, like, if we need helicopters, though, we're already, like, probably in a pretty bad spot. If we need to take out helicopters, rather. And then we'll make it a sniper class. ACOG is always a ton of fun. And then this one, you know what? I'll actually put on an M9 instead, because I don't actually know which one's better. This, I will put on stopping power and deep impact. Sure, whatever. I'll try and make sure if I'm going for a kill with that, I am getting the kill. And then these are all like, I don't need them. Dude, what? They have 11 classes on here? That's so cool. What? They have 25 classes? Okay. I did not expect that. Yeah, I was like, man, why can't I like go to the side? What does that mean? That's fantastic. Alt Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4 definitely would not have 25 classes for you. We'll review the stats again. 1.06. We did bring it up quite a bit. We got that last game was immensely better than the other games that we had been running through. Unfortunately, there is no like theater mode for us to actually go through and like pick that out and see all of the situations we could have done better or worse. It really sucks. There's not like really good VOD review you can do on this game, which is something that I really like doing with a lot of games. Just actually going over and making sure like, could we have done this better? Did we like, was it very close for us, like almost doing it way worse? Like what situations could we have improved upon, etc., and which ones could we have picked completely? Like, should I have been on the other side of the map at a certain point? Like, unfortunately, we don't get any of that. So that really sucks, but whatever. This is supposed to be like just I feel like people call this an arcade shooter a lot. It's just like a shooter you run around and it's not like super serious, like in comparison to Battlefield. I mean, I don't know. If that's the phrase that's been coined, then I guess I'll call it that. And with that, I guess VOD review isn't as heavy, but no one does that for Battlefield either. So there's no theater mode in that. So I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, with that, I am going to end the episode. Thanks so much for watching my Call of Duty 4, my Call of Duty and Modern Warfare Remastered Road to Commander run, or Race to Prestige, or whatever you want to call it. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Until the next one, take care. Goodbye.